here. Also keeping a very close eye on some new trouble in the tropics. This is Hurricane Irma. She's gaining strength as she pushes west, posing a potential threat to the Caribbean and the United States. Dylan's in for Al this morning.
There's a lot to get to with Irma, and I just want to point out that it is still very far away from the U.S., so a lot of the forecast is going to change. But let's break down what we know right now. Here is the storm with a very defined eye. It is a Category 3 hurricane at this time, a major hurricane with winds up to 115 miles per hour. It is already looking like we have hurricane watches in effect for Anguilla, St. Kitts, parts of Barbuda. We are looking at this to continue to move to the west and pass just north of Puerto Rico, strengthening up to a Category 4 hurricane with winds up to 140 miles per hour. This is the part of the forecast, though, where there's going to be a lot of consideration, because whether it goes north or south all depends on this area of high pressure. This is going to be the steering current. And you can see, because of this huge high, the storm itself is being pushed farther to the south. Now, how far to the south it gets pushed is still the big question. I want to point out that parts of the southeastern United States, most of Florida, even including the western side of Florida, you want to make your plans now. Hopefully you don't have to use them, but you want to make your plans just in case this storm continues on this trend, because it's a very powerful storm. There's a lot of question marks on that part of the forecast, but if you have a plan in place, you can enact it as soon as you need to, and hopefully you don't have to.
The National Weather Service said it was going to be more than an active hurricane season. That would appear to be the case so far.
And we're in the peak of hurricane season right now, which is obvious.
All right.